Hi guys, it's Jocelyn Machine again, and for this video that's dedicated to the month of Halloween, October 2024, I decided to talk about more sadistic movie than its predecessor, Saw 2, because, well, I couldn't help myself. This movie is really good. But then again, it's really, they push the envelope with the first one as being like more about the gore and more about the hormones, traps and whatnot. But they took that way too far with this one. I feel. Anyway, so the traps are much better, the gore is much better, and we actually find out that there was somebody that actually survived, Jigsaw's little games, which doesn't really surprise me because of the person that you don't really expect them to do it. Anyway, so this takes place right after the first movie, and it's revealed to take place like a couple weeks or maybe a month at most from when the events of the first movie happened. That if young Frankenstein, with the heads, with the decaying heads, is an indication, because depending on how much they were decayed, the people from the from the first movie, carried away the other guy, were, depending on how much they decayed, it indicates how long the movie took place after the first one. I'll get into that later on. But for right now, Saw 2 is definitely a real eye opener from the get go, because we see a guy there as I forgot what his crime against humanity was, but the whole point of Jigsaw is to actually test the people out, see if they're even worth saving. If they were to value their own lives by putting them to these little fun time play puzzles. And in this one he's no different. Plus to give John Kramer a little bit of a backstory, because I think he tried to commit suicide by driving off the road and stuff, but he survived. So they also gave him a little bit of backstory in that they given him terminal cancer, painful cancer, which I don't think that they gave in the first movie. But later on we'll see the kind of milking that for all it's worth, unfortunately. So anyway, they show that this guy had something like a Venus flytrap, an Iron Maiden on his head, and if the time runs out, if he can't find the key and unlock himself, he gets juiced, if you will, like a big orange. So anyway, the key is located behind his eyeball, and he's gotta take a medical scalpel, and fish it out for himself. Now that's kind of weird, because you would think that he would be able to feel something in his eyeball, socket. Not only that, but he can't see out of his right eye. So you would assume that he would assume that something was wrong with it, that there was something inside of it that shouldn't be there. So anyway, got to perform ocular surgery on himself. So, evidently he fails, and when it goes public, like pub goes lethal, it's very graphic, because they show the blood going everywhere. But I think that they should have done a little more with the gore, because when you get something like that put on your face, you think there'd be some kind of deformity going on there. You would think that there would be like blood spewing everywhere in the openings in the mask, and there'd be some kind of a gore or something or other coming out of his face holes. Not only that, but the idea about going through the eye to get to the key or whatever is behind the eye is really it's squeamish too. So is that with me in there? I'll probably say, fuck my eyeball. I want to live, so that I would purposely defeat myself to fit the rest of my body. But he didn't do that, so he went public with, and he ended up getting a bunch of nails shoved back in front of his head, his skull. So then you after he's killed by Jigsaw, you realize that that this takes place right after the first movie, because then Donnie Wahlberg, the head cop in the scenario, storms Jigsaw's little fortress of solitude and tried to bring him down, obviously. And they investigate all the scene of the crime and stuff, and the guy that get used. So obviously he died. So anyway, you see that there's like a little you see that the hardcore SWAT guys over there with their weapons drawn and everything, going up the stairs to get to his little department there, and it really says something that the hardcore, the people that are ready for battle and stuff, even they get horribly injured and maimed and possibly killed by Jigsaw's traps. Which is really saying something, because you should expect this from Jigsaw at this point. He's a mastermind. He's creative. You can turn an ordinary toaster into a death trap for people who don't know any better. He can make the world turn on with his smile, which I love it. I love the look he gives in this movie. It's like, I thought of everything in my guinea pigs. The dance, puppet dance. Also, in this movie, you see the first time that Billy the puppet actually laughs. Now, I could swear I heard this laugh before, somewhere or other. And that laugh's only given out when the person actually survives his little tests. And that, it's like a reward for people that can make it through and survive and live to fight another day. More on that later. So anyway, they show that the guy is not a psychotic evil genius. So he ends up maiming or killing some of the SWAT guys with sent to get him, until they eventually get up to see him. And Donnie Wahlberg ends up getting past all of those toys and torture devices to realize that this guy is in a wheelchair with 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 like a gym mask on his face, and he pretty much dying of cancer. I want to say lung cancer, but I'm not sure about that. Anyway, he's this movie, John Kramer, aka Jigsaw, is a helpless guy in a wheelchair, more or less, but his mind is still very sharp and very deadly and cunning. He serves as kind of like a dark inspiration to me, because Schwartz, the guy, is a nut job. He's a cartoon who takes pleasure in testing people, but he also is a mechanical genius, and he always plans to learn to be as a cop, like in the Aladdin cartoon. So also it takes a lot of balls to kidnap the head cop's son and force them into a little house of the devil, or like the son's guest house from the old PC game, and then the smile in his face while he watches recordings of the son, with the other complete nut jobs. You did this, so you put him through all this torturing and craziness and stuff. It's undue stress. Plus, I love when John Kramer says, can I have some water? And he actually asks the cop who he's putting through all this stress and torture and stuff, seeing his loved one being killed by these drug dealers, possibly rapists, prostitutes, all the other stuff. And he's like, can I have some water? And then when he doesn't get it, he starts shaking like, can I have some water? Come on. It's what need your attention. Give it to me now. Be kind to your torturer. And that takes balls. Especially from a guy in a wheelchair. That takes balls. Just for that, he just leaves prematurely. Tobin Bell is a wonder at this role. He's perfect at this for being a twisted, psychotic nut job. And I am proud to call myself disabled if I can follow his footsteps. Granted, I would want to kill people, but still, he's a mechanical genius. And I'm a mechanical genius too. So I want to be like John Kramer, Jigsaw, only I'm so good this time. And every time that he takes a piece, every time a guy fails his test, or a woman for that matter, he removes a part of the skin in the shape of the jigsaw puzzle piece. I wonder if at the end of the series, if all these pieces come together to make one big picture, like an odd version of let's say the lamp from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or weird jigsaw patterned human skin suit, like in the Apocalypto series, or pick something else, whatever else you can think of. So anyway, Jigsaw then taunts the guy and says, well, where's my son? I want my son. So Jigsaw said, "Oh, he's in a very safe spot right now. He's safe and good, and in good hands." So you think that, that he's someone else, that he escaped or something rather. But no, I'll say that with it too. So anyway, we cut to more footage of him going into a little chamber in part of his vault apartment where he's got like all computer monitors. Now you can tell that this movie was made in yeah, when they say that it's came out in the early 2000s, like the mid 2000s, somewhere out there. You can tell this because all the old monitors in the room there with the SWAT guys go and stuff. They're like they got the width of them. They're like maybe this wide. And I remember those. I remember those ancient computer monitors and towers. So yeah, I'm sure my age there with that, but yeah, they used to be a lot bigger, and that's as she said. So anyway, they have this, and it's kind of like I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna arrest you and stuff like that. And then he uncovered this monitor with the kid in there and all that. So then it's like, you son of a bitch, you just bought yourself a good hour before you're arrested or beaten up because I want my kid back. I'm back now in one piece, you bastard. So anyway, they show that, and then it's like, I would like to, then we cut to, when they actually showed the people waking up in this little hustle of horrors, this, Seventh Guest inspired toy house. Now, this is one of my favorite this is my favorite movie in the franchise because this is before it got all convoluted and all kinds of other stuff that you don't like and things like that. So anyway, they show that I think 5 or 6 people in the room there, all connected by this cop Donnie Wahlberg, and they have to try to escape the house because the house is being leaked into by poison of the air set up by Mr. Kramer. So they end up being mean to each other, being nasty to each other. And I love each of these characters because one guy right off the bat looked into the peephole to the outside room, to the hallway outside, and he gets shot right in the face when somebody else pulled the key and opened the door. Yeah, that's fine enough. But unfortunately, these guys are stupid jackasses because they stand in front of doors, but right when they're opening them up, they don't learn the lesson. They don't learn not to do that. So I really like this guy who's like a big muscle-headed rage monster who's also Spanish, but that's besides the point. So anyway, they show him as being like, I gotta get out of here, in the worst way possible. And then they show the kid and this one called Amanda. Amanda's the survivor from the first one, and she's like, oh no, I'm back again. I'm back in here again. And then they're like, again? You've been here before, you played this game before. Yeah, I have. I know how it works. I know how he thinks. And this and that. And I don't know if they tried to do this before, but she's the only one that's barefoot in the whole video, in the whole movie. I don't know if it's supposed to imply innocence or whatever, but that's something I noticed. So anyway, they have this guy who's a big robot monster. I think he's supposed to be like a drug dealer or something, or maybe he does also drug people. Not sexual assault, like assault and battery type thing. And they got these other guys that are they got one drug dealer, they got one prostitute that was brought up by the guy. I don't know how the other woman is in the blonde in this movie, which she was charged for. But in any case, they all gotta get out of this house. It's a house of horrors. So the guy the drug dealer is the next guy to go, and they'll go to the basement, and I love this trap. It's like a furnace that's meant for like a cremating dead bodies and whatever. So they had the drug dealer go in there, Obi, I think his name was, and he helped put the people into the place, kidnapping and stuff. So they're like they want him dead. Now this is funny because everyone's yelling at this guy, how could you do this and how could you do that? And then they had this one girl, the blonde, and she's sweet and innocent up until this point. And I love the way everyone we're gonna get you for this, all the putting us here in this and that, for helping a monster out and stuff. And it's funny, she was so innocent, and then she takes out a bullet and smashes it against the wall or something, and she's like, come here, I'm gonna get you for this, I'm gonna stick it with this broke glass. And it's so funny. They could see a goat like a snap by a dime when this guy's blood. So he comes in to redeem himself, and he ends up turning on the furnace, and the guys can't help him out because the door is locked shut. You would think that they would go on to the other side of this thing and get open the window part of it. Try to help him out. Try to be somewhat noble and try to help this guy out. So at the last minute when the guy cooks alive in there, you hear him screaming and stuff, and he's down in the little corner and things. Which I know it's sadistic, but I love the way this guy thinks like a little girl. You have this horrible, you have this rock hard guy that's criminal, this I guess drug dealer and something like that. This is a hardcore guy, and he still cries like a little girl whenever he's on fire or whenever he's dying and stuff. Now, granted, the fire is coming from side A, and he's on side B, and so the windows were on side B. You would think that he would turn around and use his feet or legs to kick open the glass part of the door and try to get out that way. But no, he just tried to pound it with his fists until the big monster guy, the big psychotic lunatic, takes a baseball bat with nails in it and tries to batter his way into the door, which eventually does work, but it's too late. The guy ends up becoming like a barbecue. So this is a tragedy. Now, as the thing gets progressively worse, with poison, the people end up coughing up blood, getting weaker. Although it's kind of weird that happened, because the kid and Amanda seem to be immune from all that. No one questions it. No one questions why these two are immune to the debilitating disease, the debilitating miasma going around in there. And eventually the blonde succumbs to a seizure. So she died in a horrific way too. And they don't even get away from it. They actually show her seizing up and then choking her own saliva or something. I never seen a seizure before, but I heard that's how you die unless you're probably rolled over on your side or on your belly or whatever. I don't know, it looks like Amanda breaks her neck. Kind of like a sadistic woman. So anyway, they show the psychotic lunatic guy, which I love, by the way. I love his character. You know, he's a nut job. They show him with everybody, interacting with everyone. And everyone's always afraid of him because they don't know whether he's gonna be nice to them or whether he's gonna go completely nuts on them. Gonna pull a Chris Brown on them. So, anyway, this whole thing with the house is more or less like a test of human psychology and the human condition. Where you put like a bunch of people in a confined space where it's a time on their lifespan, and you see it go completely nuts with each other. Or it can be nice and they could help each other out. But they're more of a former category there. More like, me, I gotta go first. I gotta get out of here. You know, fuck all you guys. But they do have a few spots of smartness in this. Like, you have the guy from Speed and Speed 2. Cool man. Where his dreads, of course. And he was also in the movie The Day After Tomorrow too, at the homeless bum. So anyway, they show him having a smart moment, and it's like you know, he eventually gets in a fight with the psychotic lunatic. Now there's also a portion of the movie where number one, the fight against them, and looks like the black guy will beat over the guy with the huge muscles, but it turns out that he ends up killing over from being sick and puking blood, giving the muscle guy opportunity to get him with the baseball bat and killing him. He's like, no, and then he dies. It's like a big gun from one after another type of thing. So then, before that happens, there's the needle pit, which I personally love it as a test because I have a big fear of medical needles. So to have someone have to dive into a pit full of needles to find the key to get out. It's real kind of scary for me and pretty disturbing too. Because you don't know if those needles are dirty or if they're just props or if they've been used for anything else. So anyway, I believe that the needle pit was meant for to test the big guy, to test the muscle guy. So what does he do? He picks up Amanda by her arms and throws her into the pit of needles to do his own test for him. So this showed the barbarity of this guy. I'm not getting dirty. Let the woman go in there and let her get dirty and messed up by it. And she's over there writhing in pain, getting needles every which way in her feet, in her legs, arms. You don't just got the sharp needles, but you got the broken glass in it too, and just a big pile of suffering and pain. So so anyway, she gets the key out, and after saying like "fuck you" and all this stuff, because he should be the one to do this, not her. So he told the woman to do everything that the dream man should do. So anyway, she fishes out the key, and he puts it in the keyhole. And then the easy job while the woman suffers. Nobody else helps her out. Nobody else dives in there, even though they got proper food protection and arm protection for it. Nobody helps her out. Only the innocent kid helps her out at the end, after she done what she's supposed to do. Only he's the one that helps her out with removing the bad thoughts, removing the helping her injuries out. And even then, the guy's pissed off because when he put the key in the hole, it was like 1 second too late. So even he was pissed off at that. It's like he's one big pile of aggravation. It's this guy. Like every one moment is one step closer to him going nuts. So anyway, the guy ends up putting it into the hole, and then she's like and then this other woman that kind of prostitute. I think I'm not quite sure about that, but she's like her mind is going crazy anyway. So there's a trap in the house where she got to where she has to reach up like this and grab a needle. I don't know what the goal of the trap was, or what the lesson was supposed to be learned or whatever. But she does that, and she gets trapped with her arms with this. And it's like, oh fuck, I'm trapped here for good. And when she puts her arms like that, it's sharp to pull it down. So as she tried to pull it down, her arm is getting shredded. Which I think you want to see that. So anyway, there's like a whole big thing about a kind of lock feature in it, like a safe combination. Each combination number is on the back of the next, like tattooed. Where the guy is like like I gotta get that number. So we go to the guy with the cremation furnace, and he examines it, and he's like, Yeah, there's a number there. Then he goes to see the black guy that just killed. There was a number back there. Then he goes to see the woman, the blonde that died in the hallway from a seizure. Yeah, there's a number right there. So then he starts to put the little hamster in his head goes and starts to put two and two together. But here's my question about that. How does he know the order of the numbers that he got go right, left, with on the safe? For all we know, the order that he got in was incorrect. So, could be 11 right, could be 11 left, or it could be right 2 and then 11 left, and then, or maybe right 2 and right left, another 11. So that's the way it could have been fucked. And another thing too, this guy gives chase to the main character Amanda and the kid quite a bit, even though to the fact that he was beaten up with a black guy. He's holding around a heavy bat and then the knife later on. So he's like he's lasting for a long time. And that's what she said too. But that's actually really weird that happened like that. So, you know, I would think he would die from exhaustion or something or other. So, you see, next part, you see, Amanda and the kids going to the original spot where they started out in, and she's very knowledgeable about it. But there's a hole in the floor, like door shaped, where the blood from the two guys coalesced, and it's like a door shape. So the kid figured out that there's a trap door there, so they go down the trap door. Now, before that, I should point out that the kid being innocent and pure, well, pure compared to the other people, he finds like the first guy that was shot by a door frame, and he ceremoniously covers his head up, to be respectful. Now, the big bruiser guy ends up taking the bat, dragging it on the spot, uncovering his head. So, in a moment of, I guess, respect, or maybe it was discussed seeing a head with a big gaping wound in it, the guy ended up putting the cover back. Then he figured out that the guy has a tattoo of a number on his head, on the back of his neck. So he figured that, everybody has it. The same thing, with a different number. It took all of 3 seconds for him to figure it out. A big muscle bound idiot like that. So then they show that the person, Amanda go down into the trapdoor with the kid, and I'll protect the kid. So you always see that this woman is always buddying up with her or protecting the kid, and everything else. I say kid, but he's a teenager. He's always buddying up with him. So you would think that these people would figure it out. But again, they're not too smart. John Kramer didn't pick them up because they're smart. So anyway, they do this. And then they show that they go down into the cellar, the house of hell. So then the guy chases them down. Now I like the way they showed this with the real-time footage of Donnie Wahlberg beating the living shit out of the guy drug treatment, and they do an excellent cut job with the sound and with him being driven to this house and Doug Kramer leading him off and stuff, and you think that you would think that the guy is at the house at the same time that that this guy is chasing his son and Amanda. But nope, it's revealed that the footage that was on the cameras, that was on the fashion monitors and whatnot, that was all pre-recorded. Kind of like the first movie. I think in the first movie they did that same trick. So it was still effective. So anyway, they show him coming through with this person, with Doug Kramer. Now, I like the way they show Doug Kramer and the people in the various traps and stuff. Even in the beginning of the movie, the eyeball guy, they show him struggling and stuff, and they show a set of footage to show his madness and trying to get out of the situation. So anyway, they have him going throughout the situation, chasing out these two people, and they lead back to the room from the first movie where two gentlemen died. And I experienced enjoyment at seeing them, and then see, yay! So Amanda's obviously cringing the kid's head, seeing that he died. To where the psychiatrist guy said, "No, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna read your number and get out of this hole." So then she's like, but you can't read my number unless I tell you what it is. Let's work together. To where the guy says, "Fuck that shit." And you would think that during this whole thing, as they figure out the trick to it, you would think that he would get a mirror or a piece of metal or something look in the back of his head and such. So he takes his little Bowie knife and cuts his own neck apart and getting the flesh, just the flesh. 'Tis a flesh wound. Now, you thank God he didn't hit any important any nerves or any type of blood vessels or whatever to survive. And even Amanda's this guy's off his nut if he can do that to himself. And later on, we'll find out that she's actually Jigsaw's apprentice, and then protege, and then his, I guess what you would call it, the person that would take over for him when he dies, and 50 more films. So, yeah. Then she ends up saying, "Oh my God, this guy's not woke." He says, "I'm gonna get your number too." And then he reaches down for the kid and the girl, and then the kid wakes up and thrusts his throat with the chainsaw that from the first movie. I'm like, well, they just saw right there. That's the fight title of the movie. So then, now we'll fucking with this. Remember the girl that was lit like this? Well, it turns out that the psychiatrist, when he was going to collect all the numbers, he went to the school and he's like, "Give me a mamacita," or whatever he said in Spanish. And then he brushes her hair back. And it's like, oh yeah, yeah, baby, help me out over here. I'll do something nice. To which he said, fuck you, I just want you for your number. Never said by any man ever, I just want you for your phone number. So anyway, he's like, no, you son of a bitch, I'm gonna get you back for this when I get out of here. He never survived against Lucy right now. Her doing the rape here. That's as it's counted. And it's so funny to imagine that her jazz hands are up in the position all the time. By the way, I'm glad he didn't go this route, but he could have had his way with her. I'm just glad he never did that because, I mean, for you're a psychotic lunatic and you're a violent motherfucker too, but when a woman says no, she means no, and he respects that. I like that about this guy. And he's also somewhat respectful of the dead. So anyway, I also like what he was trying to be he was trying to set up a camaraderie with the other people by trying to rescue Obi from frying to death. Anyway, it showed he showed the kid being in a safe space because in the end it's revealed that after the timer goes down and there's a timer in this, it's revealed that the guy is inside of a big safe in Jigsaw's little House of Doom, his office space, if you will. If Johnny had figured out that this guy meant he's in the little safe space right now, it would seem all the aggravation and stuff, but he's done it. He sees all the dead bodies there. He sees the cartoon guy. He sees the first two guys from the first movie, and he goes over to the bathtub from the first movie too. He's like, what? So he's a pioneer, so everyone thinks it's his son. So then there's like a back and forth between his son, the real time footage of the present, the SWAT guys up in the loft, and then there's flashbacks, and it's a little bit confusing with all the flashbacks and stuff. What's taking place now, what's taking place back then, what's taking place like 3 weeks ago, and all this happened. So yeah, then they show that the one in the bathtub with Amanda wearing a big mask from the first movie, and she stabs Donnie with it's like a knockout juice or something, knockout serum, and he ends up falling down unconscious and wakes up chained up to the same pole that the guys from the first movie were from. And she closes the door on him, and he says, "I'll get you, bitch." And everything is connected to the first movie time frame that the John Kramer getting beaten up. Everything works out perfectly. And of course the kid's fine, you know. It's okay to murder like adults, you know, prostitutes, drug dealers, rapists, all that other stuff too. But when you touch a kid, that's where Jigsaw drugs are fine. You could keep the kids innocent And I love this movie because of that. Like I said, it was a little bit confusing with the whole present, past, and very distant past with Amanda being set up. And she did an excellent job. I think that the actress that played Amanda was featured in other things before this. Like, I think she was most well known for doing like a soap opera thing. I don't know. I'm not into soap operas, but yeah, this one was really awesome and really spectacular. I thank you guys for watching my video on Saw 2. I highly recommend it. But I recommend you see Saw 1 first before you see this because you will get lost. And I did this video for the month of Halloween 2024 October. So and I would like to give my happy face seal of approval because it's freaking awesome. There's no excuse for not to watch this unless you're squeamish or you don't like needles or torture porn or whatever. It's much more interlocking than you might think at first. My mother hated it because she doesn't like a lot of horror and gory stuff. I liked it because it makes sadistic fuck. And I kind of I like Jigsaw to a point. I'm not evil, but I do enjoy his ingenuity, his creativity, and his weird sense of justice is somewhat like hell in that the punishment matches the sins of humanity. And I find it very interesting that nobody catches on to the fact that Amanda knows where to go and what to do in these situations. At first, she's like yes, it's over here, or like yes, the tape is here. But then later on, it's like I know exactly what to do. I know exactly where to go. I know exactly how to get my ass out of here. And nobody picks up on it. So, also for the same matter, is that the people in this house are wonderful too. The girl, the blonde, the black guy, they're all good characters. And you have to own for loss. There will be quite a few puzzle pieces that will be collected from this. Let's see here. I like the fact that John Kramer, even though he's messing with loved ones, which is something that you don't do, it's like, please be kind to me. Please give me water. Please be nice to me. If you do, I'll give you a chance to see your son back. Come on, give me water. Give me something. To which Donnie Wahlberg, like an image, wants to beat the living shit out of this guy for fucking with him and taking his son. Yeah, that's about right. I would too. Disabled or not, I would still be his ass. But yeah, what do you guys think of Saw 2? Let me know if you like this one better or you like the original better. Anyway, if you like what you see here and you want to see more of my videos, you can always like, comment, and share my videos, or you can subscribe to my channel. where people can always reach me for like future content on it and stuff. And my number being 631-707-3707 for calling or texting. Also, you can reach me at my Twitter or X if you prefer at PMedicinePro. Also, on top of that, you can reach me on my email at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So, I salute you guys. I salute the late, great Jigsaw, aka John Kramer. And I support all you fans out there that like this stuff. It's more complicated than just killing people. It's the hell of it. The traps are a genius. The main villain is a genius. Even though he's an evil psychopath. So yeah, don't watch it if you're a parent that wants to protect the little kids. This is not for little kids at all. Oh yeah, another thing, I'll do it when a guy slashes his throat with a saw. You got the actual impact of it that it did to the guy. Plus, you got the added bonus of tetanus because the saw is vest. So it's like a double entente, a double kill right there, just to be sure. Anyway, I like this movie. I like the franchise, and then we all cover the Saw number 3, just to be fair to the Hostel movies. So, peace out, my little golden goblins. Aloha to all you golden guys in Ancient Land. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.